GETTY Adam Treloar starred for Collingwood A bumper crowd of 91,440, the 8th largest in home and away season VFL, AFL history, saw Collingwood take the honours in the big Anzac Day clash as they swept aside a disappointing and injury-hit Essendon by 49 points. Midfielder Adam Treloar, 34 possessions and 2 goals, unanimously won the Anzac Medal with a starring role for the Magpies, who won every quarter. On his display, the 25-year-old said, "Bucks has told me, and all the coaches and players, that my biggest strength is trying to take the game on and use my speed and power. I need to do that more often, because it's going to help us win games." Reigning premiers Richmond sent an ominous warning to the rest of the competition, as they went top of the ladder, with a convincing 46-point triumph over Melbourne. It is actually the first time in 23 years that the Tigers have been sat in pole position during the home and away season. The result also means that they have equaled a club record of 11 successive wins at the MCG, last achieved in 1974-1975. West Coast moved up to second and maintained their good opening to the season, chalking up a win on the road, after getting up over Carlton by 10 points. GETTY Richmond Tigers are in ominous form. This latest defeat condemns the Blues to their worst start to a campaign since 1989. Tex Walker produced of captain's performance, which included 4 majors, as an injury-hit Adelaide defeated Sydney by 10 points under the lights at the SCG. The 27-year-old provided an invaluable contribution at the other end of the ground, as the Swans mounted a late charge, making some vital interceptions to ensure his side, desperate to make up for last week's shocker, held out and got over the line. A commanding first-half performance set North Melbourne on their way to a superb 28-point success over Hawthorn. Forward Ben Brown bagged himself 4 majors. Coach Brad Scott rapped with his players, "It was as good footy as we've played in a very long time, probably in my time. Today had a bit of everything. We were fantastic offensively and defensively early. You're only able to do that if you've got really good contest effort, which we did. I thought we showed character and fight." Geelong picked up an impressive interstate win as they lead for nearly the whole evening and finished strongly to see off Port Adelaide. Cats captain Joel Selwood picked up the Major Peter Badco VC medal for his man of the match display. GETTY Joel Selwood receives his award. His younger brother Scott endured a rather different evening after being stretchered off the field with a concussion. It came following a bad bump from power debutant Lindsay Thomas, who was reported for the incident and likely to face a suspension. Michael Walters booted 5 goals and Nat Fyfe was in an excellent form, which included a career-high 43 disposals, as Fremantle thrashed the Western Bulldogs. The result came on the back of the devastating news with the passing of former Dockers forward Shane Yaren, aged just 28. Coach Ross Leone, post-match, said, "It's been a difficult 24 hours for our football club and WA football. It's been quite sobering to come here today. It was important tonight that we played well, up at the Gabba." Gold Coast claimed the bragging rights in the Queensland Derby as they managed to hold on to beat Brisbane by 5 points in a cracking contest. However, they were pushed all the way by a Lions side that mounted a serious comeback in a nail-biting finale. Suns fans breathed a huge sigh of relief when Cam Rayner's effort only went for a behind on the siren before they could celebrate. Kilda and Greater Western Sydney had to settle for a share of the spoils in a rare draw, the Saints coming away the more frustrated not to have got over the line. Giants coach Liam Cameron conceded, "We were lucky. They had 67 inside 50s to 46. I thought our backs held up well and basically saved us. Even though we had a few more scoring shots, we were probably lucky to get away with the 2 points." Sydney 10.15, 75, Adelaide 12.13, 85, St. Kilda 10.13, 73, GWS 9.19, 73, Carlton 10.9, 69, West Coast 10.19, 79, Port Adelaide 7.8, 50, Geelong 12.12, 84, Fremantle 16.12, 108, Western Bulldogs 8.6, 54, North Melbourne 14.14, 98, Hawthorn 11.4, 70, Brisbane 10.11, 71, Gold Coast 11.10, 76, Melbourne 8.8, 56, Richmond 15.12, 102, Collingwood 14.17, 101, Essendon 7.10, 52. Related article.